Testing 1 2 1 2. Everybody come in. It's your girl Sharock here. It's your girl Sharock in the building.
Okay, now you're going live.
What about Instagram? Hey everybody, it's your girl Sharock. I'm in the building. Let me know you in the building. Let me know that you are in the building. It's time to kick the ballistics and let you know about the formation of the female MCs before 1979. I need them here. Y'all make some noise. Make some noise. Let me know that you are in the building. I don't see nobody right now. I'm on my computer, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how this is working. I'm also on Instagram Live. I'm on Facebook Live. Now, I got my daughter here representing everything for me. I see them lining up on Instagram. Tell a friend, MC SHA'ROCK is in the building. The first female MC of hip-hop culture is about to kick the ballistics of the formation of the female MCs before records, before 1979. And I'm going to let y'all know why I had to do this. So tell a friend on Instagram. SHA'ROCK is on. Tell a friend on Facebook. SHA'ROCK, the first female MC of hip-hop culture, is in the building. Now, to my assistants, I don't see anybody on Facebook. I see y'all lining up on Instagram. Let's go. Tell a friend. I'm going to get to it. So what I want y'all to do to make sure, right, if you have any questions here on Instagram and here on Facebook, just hold the questions. Because I got some stuff that I want to get off my chest and let y'all know why I had to do this. I was brought to this point. I'm not going to keep y'all on for a long period of time. I'm going to get straight to it, straight to the business. Tell a friend, MC SHA'ROCK is on. I'm on. You gotta But I got my assistant here. She's making sure that she sees exactly what y'all saying. What time we got, Shatia?
6:04.
It's 6:04 right now. I'm going to start in a minute. I'm trying to get everybody on. I'm going to start in a minute because I don't want y'all to miss nothing on Instagram and I don't want you to miss anything on Facebook. Well, how we looking, T-Rock?
You got people coming in saying what's up. Van Silk is in the house.
All right, shout out to Van Silk, the producer. Well, one of the party promoter producers back in the days. He knows the truth. Now I'm gonna get started because if you're not on right now, you will be able to see it. This video streaming from Instagram and also Facebook is going to be around for a long time. So let me tell y'all this. MC SHA'ROCK is on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio every day from Monday through Friday, 10 to 1. If y'all don't know, I'm on Rock the Bells Radio with Grandmaster Flash. Grandmaster Cass. The reason why I didn't choose to talk about this history on Rock the Bells Radio is because I wanted to make it intimate. I wanted to be able to have to be able to express myself the way that I want to, where y'all can be able to ask the questions that needed to be asked about MC SHA'ROCK being the first female MC of hip hop culture. And we didn't have enough time. We don't talk about just us. We talk about, hip hop in general. Everybody that has everything that's going on right now. But I want to send a shout out before I get started. I want to send a shout out to MC Light. I want to send a shout out to Money Love. I want to send a shout out to Roxanne Shantae, Queen Latifah, Sparky D, who has always supported no matter what. And if you're out there passing the information about another MC, I'm not hating on that. Another female MC, I'm not hating on that. Because I'm about to take you to school because all of y'all was misled. And the reason why we are here today is because back in the 90s, I was over in Germany with my spouse. He was in the military. We came back in 93. And so when I got back from Germany, I had a female MC that had came out, after me. She said, look, SHA'ROCK, you need to check what's going on. Because some people is out here saying that they the first female soloist, they the first female MC of hip hop culture. So once I begin to start realizing who was saying this, I shut them down. I thought I shut them down. And so this is what happened. And this is why we're here today. Now, for the last week, month, information has been put out there. This is Women's History Month. It's also the 50th anniversary of hip hop culture. I get it. I get it. Everybody that came up, all the females that came up with me in my era, you know, before 79, before the onset of hip hop records or rap records, I get that they want their story to be told as well. It's only right. Because a lot of us was on the ground, on the front line, making sure that we carry this trillion-billion-dollar business forward. But in the midst of all of this, some of them lied to you. And so for me, I always felt, I said, look, they know the truth. Why would they be out there lying? Why would they not tell y'all the truth? Because it wasn't the fact that I didn't have artifacts. I didn't have cassette tapes. I didn't have flyers and word of mouth. The people that was actually on the street at that time, the party goers, the hip hop enthusiasts that was out there, they knew the deal, but they didn't have access to the certain type of people that could push the agenda forward and have you believe that what they were saying was the truth. So let me start off here. And this is why we're here now. So let me give you a couple of names of MCs, female MCs, who may fit, you know, or y'all made a thought, you know, that was, you know, the first female MC or a soloist of hip hop culture. I would start off with Amber, aka Pepsi, who was down with African Bambaataa when he started DJing. So let me tell you about Pepsi, and let me tell you Pepsi, and her name is also Amber. Pepsi was down with African Bambaataa early, but Pepsi wasn't a rhymer. She would say something like "Get 'em bam." She would say something like, you know, hey, you know, the party's here or whatever. But she wasn't a bar spitter. She didn't spit 8, 10, 15 bars, 20, 34, 56, whatever. That wasn't her thing. So one year, a couple of years ago, I should say, I said to Bambaataa, I said, why are you not supporting Queen Lisa Lee? Why are you not doing that? Because you know you went and got Queen Lisa Lee after me, to rock with me, to be able to deal with me, to have that atmosphere of a female a part of your group. So why are you not speaking up for her? He said, well, she not my first female MC. I say, the hell you say? I say, so if you don't speak up for her, I'm gonna get on there and tell the world how you went and got Lisa Lee to be able to deal with me. So you better make sure that you tell the world that Queen Lisa Lee is your first female MC, because you know what you did. And a couple of months later, Ahmed, Mickey Benson, who was on the phone with African Bambaataa and myself, made sure that Queen Lisa Lee was acknowledged. And that has been my friend, my go-to for the last 40 years. So let's go on to Smiley. Some of y'all may not have heard her name. Smiley would rock sometimes with Grand Wizard Theodore and the L Brothers before they became the Fantastic Five. And then sometimes she would rock with the Mercedes Ladies, which is the first, hear me now, the first all-female hip-hop DJ MC group in the history of hip-hop culture. But y'all wouldn't know that because y'all heard some other shit. And it's not to take away from somebody else, but these were the ladies that was on the ground helping to push the culture forward, moving it forward, and helping this trillion-billion-dollar business that a lot of people have benefited from. So let's go next. When we talk about, who else? When we talk about Debbie D. Now, I know y'all done seen it. And me and Debbie D, we done got into it over and over again. Debbie D is out here claiming that she's the first female soloist. But Smiley was out there. Smiley was going back and forth, you know, from the L Brothers to the Mercedes Ladies. Little Lee was out there. Sweet and Sour was out there. But let me tell you this. We have to go into another person. Pebbly Pooh. So I know that Debbie D has been advertising that she's the first female MC of the first female soloist. And Pebbly Pooh has been announcing for the last years that she was the first female soloist. But one thing they didn't tell y'all was that Sharock is the first female MC of hip hop culture. So no matter how much they play with the words, no matter how much they try to switch the word around and use the verbiage and all of that stuff, they misled you. Because when you see that first female soloist, of hip hop, let's just say, or the first female soloist coming from both parties, that confuses y'all. Because you was like, well, damn. And so this is why we're here right now. This is why I'm here. Because from Facebook on down to Instagram, a lot of y'all that are hip hop enthusiasts, y'all have reached out to me. Say, this is the Women's History Month. You need to break it down, Sharock. You need to let us know what's going on. And the reason why I chose to do this, simply because for the last week or so, or the month or so, Pebbly Pooh has gotten on the radio, major radio stations. She has did podcasts. Even for the last couple of years, she's been doing it. So she told a story to all of these radio and media outlets. A story that no one knew but Queen Lisa Lee, myself, and my daughter. So she tells the story of, I didn't know Sharock. And I'm not saying it, she's saying it. I have the audio footage. I have people that sent me this stuff on podcasts. She said, I didn't know Sharock until she was the Funky 4+1. She said, somebody came up and somebody said, you're not the first female MC, Sharock is. And she said, well, you know what? That whatever your opinion, that's what it is. Whatever you think it is, that's what it is. She also said in these podcasts and all of this stuff, or all of these media things, that one time, me and Sharock, we was down in Atlanta. We went to an all-female thing that Rip, which was having a DJ thing, but he brought all the females out. He brought Roxanne Shante. He brought me. He brought The Boss. He brought Queen Lisa Lee. He brought, Pebbly Pooh, the Brett. Everybody was out there. And she told people just last week that me and her was going back and forth, right? And she said, you know what? I told Sharock, I'm going to give it to you. You can have it. You can have it being the first female MC of hip hop culture. She said, because I can't serve two masters. She said, I'm already, the first female soloist, but I can't serve two masters. So I gave that to Sharock. Now, this is what she told people on the media. She gave it to, she just gave it to me like I'm a bully, to be able to take something that wasn't mine. And that shit pissed me off. Because she didn't give me nothing. I earned everything that I got. But she didn't tell the media the true story. So let's go back. Before we got to Atlanta with Rip, for that DJ convention and all the female MCs was there, she called me up. She said, oh, Sharock, I heard you're going to be headliner. On the headline, and it said the first female MC of hip hop culture. So she said, I don't know why they do that, because I'm the first female MC. So I said, Pebbly, stop the bullshit. You're not. And this is the first conversation that we ever had. Because people were telling me that she was the one that was going around saying that she was the first female MC. And then she switched it over to the first female soloist. When I got in that ass when I came back from Germany. And so she didn't tell the radio stations this part or the podcasters this part that she said. I said, Pebbly Pooh, when did you start? First she said I started in 72, 73. I said, get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't. I say, so you trying to tell me that you was before, Melly Mel, the Furious 3? She said, yes, I was. I said, get the fuck out of here. So then she came back and she said, well, I started in 73. So I said, Pebbly, you started in 73, you would have been about 12 years old. Me and Pebbly Pooh the same age. She was born in June, I was born in October. We the same fucking age, y'all. She said she started 72, 73.
Cursing.
So I was like, look, y'all forgive me exactly what I'm saying as far as, the verbiage, the cursing and all that stuff. But I'm really hyped right now. And y'all got to understand how I feel about it. So I'm going to try to limit, the abusive language and all of that stuff, right? So I said to her, I said, you didn't start in 72, 73. She said, yes, I did. I say, first of all, my DJ Barron, who was with Kool Herc, on the first night that he gave that party at 1520 Cedric Avenue for the B-boys and the B-girls that was going back to school. Now, Pebbly 12, 13 years old. No, I said what, 11, 12 years old. So I went to my DJ, and this was many years ago. I said, Barron, I said, did Herc ever had a female MC before me? So he said, nah, where you get that from? I said, well, Pebbly Pooh, she out here saying that. He said, Sharock, he never had no female MC, not when I was there. So Barron was with DJ Kool Herc from 1973 to 1977, of the summer of 77. And that's when he, formed the Brothers Disco, which it was him, DJ Breakout, and Jazzy D, which was the promoter. And so then KK Rockwell came, and then I came at the end of 1977. So let's go back. But I told Pebbly that. I told her, don't do that. Because if you tell them people and you lie, and you say you was there, I'm going to bring in all forces, and I'm going to break it down to everybody, because you're messing with my history, my family's history, American history, black history, my grandchildren's history, every history that has anything to do with hip-hop culture. So she didn't tell another person, another female MC that was there, and I'm not going to mention her name because I'm not going to bring her in there like that. She never told her the conversation that we had before. So that MC was riding for her because she believed that what Pebbly Pooh said was the truth. So with that said, she didn't tell him. So with that said, Pebbly Pooh let it go when we was on the phone before we got down there. So when we got down to Atlanta, she said, okay, Sharock, I'm going to give it to you. You're right. And she was crying. She was crying because she knew that all of these years she's been feeding y'all bull crap. She's been lying. Because I was in Germany. When I was in Germany and I was overseas traveling with my husband, this is one of the things that she said on the radio, just last week. She said, I'm going to tell you, I'm the first female soloist. And the reason why I am is because New York City gave me a proclamation. And the proclamation says in 2013 that I'm the first female soloist. But what she didn't tell that radio interviewer and everybody that was listening and everybody on that major radio station, that the only reason why they gave her that proclamation, because she didn't have me there. She didn't have Queen Lisa Lee there. She didn't have the Mercedes ladies there. She didn't have Little Lee there. She didn't have Smiley there. She didn't have none of us there to say that's bull crap. She's not. She didn't include us. She included somebody else outside of the Bronx to ride with her. And what she did over the years is that she traveled in packs. She traveled with, some of the females, MCs, on the West Coast, and on the East Coast. And she told them that lie. She told them that lie. So let me go back. 1978, remember that year. 1978 is the year of the MCs. The year of the MCs. Now, if you listen to Pebbly Pooh, and the reason why I'm bringing her name up most of all is because she brought my name up. Because last week she told them people that was listening to her on that radio station that she didn't know about SHA'ROCK until SHA'ROCK became the Funky 4+1. So let me take y'all back to 78, and that is the crucial year. That is the crucial year of MCs. There was no real MCs, or nothing like that before 78. Now, if you say, well, Coke La Rock was the first MC, then you know what? That's what he say. But Coke La Rock wasn't rhyming in the cadence of like what we were doing in 78. I was the first female MC to usher in the new cadence, the rhyming style, the back